Tiramisu.
Oh, you want me to misu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tiramisu. That's like the dessert, right? Not the car. A tiramisu would probably be like,
That doesn't sound Italian at all, which is what's crazy.
It is Monday, May 18th, 2026, and this is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang on today's agenda. Number 1, Jenny's updates. Number 2, our favorite non-sugar sweetener. Also, our favorite sweet things, and what do they sound like? Next, the future of technology. That's number 3. Number 4, how do you realize you cared about the world? That's a big question. Number 5, self-love. Number 6, the nature of consciousness. Number 7, language and accents, and what does it do to your sense of self? Number 8, a sweet little treat for the OnlyPaids, how being vocal on politics has affected your relationships in comedy and relationship to comedy. And finally, action items. Just a place for you to make note of anything you want to do moving forward, given today's conversation. That's all. Listen, what should we talk about is your weekly catch-up time with smart and funny people to find joy in an unjust world. We discuss topics submitted by our guests and you, the listener. Any topic, current, old, big, small, nerdy, petty. From pop culture to the personal and political. Catch shorter preview episodes wherever you pod. But if you want full episodes uncut and bonus episodes, become a paid subscriber at jennyyang.substack.com. So if this episode cuts off mid-convo, don't get mad. Get subscribing. My guest today is one of my comedy inspirations. I've never said that to him, because that's awkward when people say that to your face. And comedian and musician from the town of Great Falls, Montana. He's half French, half American, born in Germany. The multitudes. You've seen him lead a late-night talk show band. You've heard him on numerous song collabs. You've seen him on Comedy Bang Bang. You've read his memoir, Great Falls, Montana. Reggie Watts.
Yay.
hi.
Hi. Reggie Watts, what should we talk about?
Is this where I talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about model railroading.
Okay, what is that and why?
Well, when I was a kid, I really loved model railroading.
Oh.
And at the time, and I think it's still the most popular scale, because there's many scales you can get into.
Yeah.
HO. That was kind of, I think that's like pretty much the most popular scale, I think. But anyways, I loved model railroading. And then I had a friend growing up. His name was Didier. And his mother was French as well, en français, Didier. And he lived in Cutbank, Montana, which is about an hour and 40, maybe hour and a half drive from Great Falls.
Yeah.
And his mother was French. And his father was a serviceman, just like my dad and my mom. And so they loved hanging out. My mother would they'd speak French together, and we'd hang out. And so I'd drive to Cutbank, and his father owned a bowling alley / hobby shop. So you'd go in there, there's a bowling alley, but then there's like the whole front area of it was all RC planes, model railroading, modeling, like all that stuff. And so I really, really loved, I don't know, model railroading and just like setting up my own track and building out a board with like fake grass on it and stuff. It was really fun.
What did you, how do you want to do it now as an adult?
I don't quite have the space for it, and I have too much junk because I'm too much of a gadgeteer, but I think like when I own a house, I mean, I do have my house in Montana. That's my childhood home, but I'm rarely there. But if I do buy a house that's more a home, I think I'll probably kind of set up. But I think I would go a smaller scale. I think. Okay,
yeah. So what's the popular scale? Show me the
HO. Like the engine is about maybe that long.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, like
6 inches.
Yeah, no, I'd say more than
8.
Well, like 8, 9 inches, something like that, 10 inches, something like that. And I think I would go like N scale.
What's that?
Really tiny. It's about that big. So the engine's about that big.
Like micro mini.
Yeah, it's like a really small.
And still moves though? That's crazy.
Yeah, there's even, I think T scale might be the smallest, but they're really tiny. I mean, it's like that big, and it still runs, and you still have like a little transformer with the voltage increase and decrease. Reverse and whatever. But I think N scale's like, it's popular enough that there's like enough like cool like houses and like little bridges and stuff that you can get for all that to really build out a set. But it takes up like, a third less space or 2/3 less space.
Right.
So I think I might do that. I just love like, ultimately my ultimate goal is to put stereoscopic cameras on an RC vehicle
Yes.
And then like put on goggles, remote, so you get stereo vision from the
Okay.
thing, and then you can just like creep through a forest and like just like
Ooh,
cruise through a
miniature
forest.
tour.
Yeah. So your miniature tour, so you got like ground level, like squirrel level forest exploration, but it's stereo, so you get that nice depth of field and everything. So
Get like Bigfoot tires on that bad boy.
yeah, totally. Yeah. To get out of all
Up
kinds of
stuff.
trouble.
Yeah.
Maybe even a tank. Maybe tank vibes. I don't know. Or a half track.
Just a monster truck derby.
Oh yeah. Just a huge monster truck, like super bouncy. Anything to make me really dizzy in goggles. Really dizzy.
I just have this like I'm just picturing you when you like finally feel like you want downtime to like do this, and you're a tall dude. Doing just a it reminds me of Sarah
know.
Schaefer, a comedian. I don't know if you know comedian
Yeah,
Sarah Schaefer, right?
I
She
do.
does these like little miniatures.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so good with it.
She's
Wow.
so good. She one time she made a comedy club just for women, and she did like a wall. And my little headshot was on it. She did like a
woman's
little wall with like portraits.
I love it.
I know. Shout out to Sarah Schaefer.
Oh
she's
man.
great.
I know.
Well, she's
awesome.
always the chafest bet.
The chafest. I agree.
Yeah, too chafe for comfort.
Railroading. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
let me introduce the other person.
Okay.
We only have one special guest today, and that's Reggie. But always on the other mic. Okay.
Who is it?
Not seen, but heard.
Who could it be?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
It should be on the paper. There.
I know it should be on the paper, but I'm a little disorganized today, so this is what it's going to be. And when it's the first day of the Menzies,
Oh.
my head is scrambled eggs.
Oh.
This is what happens, guys. It's my guy and co-producer of the pod and life partner, Corey Higgs.
Oh shit. Corey Higgs for
That's
real?
right, the guy.
Where
the
is
guy-
he?
He's right in front of you.
Oh. That's
I
so
was
cool.
hiding.
I did not know that the whole time.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
Hiding in plain sight.
That was
That's how
so
I do it.
insane. Yeah, that was crazy. I thought you were like a Vietnamese child, and so pulls
Wait,
off,
did you know she's
pulls
a
off the
Vietnamese-
mask.
Did you know that Natalie's a Vietnamese child?
I did not know that.
My social media manager happens to be a Vietnamese child
And a Gen Zer.
and a Gen Zer. Listen,
Gen
this
Z.
is your chance, Reggie. You
Yeah.
asked me. You say, Jenny Yang, what should we talk about?
Jennifer Yang. No, is that your full name, by the
No.
way? It isn't. Damn it. Kate Berlant was not Catherine either, which I was like, oh, I wanted it to be like Kate or Katie, and she's like, no, it's just Kate. I'm like, fuck. Well, what's up, Jenny Yang?
Perfect branding.
It's what's up with Jenny Yang. Right?
You could just refer to that thing.
Oh shit! What should we talk about? Okay, right. What should we talk about with Jenny Yang?
That's right.
But I'm still posing it as a question.
Yes, it is a question. East Asians and
Oh.
Wasians.
Oh, sick.
I need us to step the boop up right now during this Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Okay? Especially today, because we just found out about the shooting at the Islamic Center of San Diego. 5 people are dead.
Jeez.
And I feel motivated to talk about it right now because I, as you know, have been, maybe not you, but as you know, I've been pulling together a immigrant grocery store stand-up comedy tour
Ooh,
across the country.
nice.
It's a nonprofit tour, and I've been partnering with local organizations who have been servicing and protecting immigrant communities. And because I'm on these group chats right now, actively organizing this tour, I got sent the fundraising link for the Islamic Center of San Diego. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to San Diego immediately right now. They need our help. So we're going to be sharing that link ASAP on my social media today on Monday, but definitely Thursday when you see this. It is time for our East Asians especially and Wasians, because apparently that's a trendy thing. Wasians is the wackest name, by
What's
the way.
Wasians?
White Asians.
What are white Asians?
Listen, you are of a mixed race heritage.
Yeah.
And the white Asian mixed Asians are having a moment. And they're having meetups in New York.
What do
just
they
being
look like?
Everyone who's white and Asian get together. Anyway,
What do you mean
here's my
white
point.
and Asian? You're talking about white hybrid Asians?
Mixed Asians.
Okay.
So my point is, Wasians and East Asians, I need you to step up, spread the word, raise the money, because we need to flex our privilege and our power. Because the point of calling yourself Asian American was that it was actually a political designation. It was really a political identity where we all decided we're going to show solidarity with each other as well as with other marginalized communities because there's strength in numbers, we're stronger together. And literally the foundation is solidarity. So just because you are not necessarily Islamic nor in San Diego doesn't mean you can't show up and donate to the Islamic Center of San Diego, who just went through this tragedy, who probably has just experienced a hate crime. Not officially dedicated, called it, but we're just going to call it a hate crime. So let's do that. Let's put our money and our privilege where our mouths are. Let's just do that.
100%. Wasians.
I know. I don't want to even spread that anymore.
You mean like Jessica Tandy?
You mean like Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Yeah, Junior.
We claim
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Gordon.
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Gordon.
Gordon Junior. Gossett Junior.
Not Joseph Gordon Gossett Jr.
Joseph Gordon Lewis Gossett Jr. Is that?
The visual just morphed so
It's
quickly.
like a steakhouse. Joseph Gordon's Louis Gossett Jr. Steakhouse. Okay, sorry.
Listen.
But seriously, yes.
Donate.
Support, please. Send
please
money.
donate.
I mean, come on. I mean, anytime anybody has a loss, who cares about who it is?
But the thing is like
Support.
literally Asian Americans, we like get so excited, especially East Asians, with like being like, support this brand. It's not all about consumerism.
Yeah.
Heritage Month. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
about showing solidarity, so let's do it. Shout out to Asian Law Caucus for helping to spread the word about the Islamic Center and the fundraising link. And yeah, that's all that is. As always, OnlyPaids on Substack get the entire episode for Real Talk. So if you like this, subscribe, hit follow, and give us a rating on the pod. And wherever you pod, I will read your reviews and messages like this one from Mama Birdie06, quote, "You're genuine and funny and political. We need more of it. Thank you for giving us your work." Thank you. And here's another short one from meruz, MERUZ, who said, quote, "I wanted to listen to the podcast app."
Whoa. Well, that's rare.
Delightful. I love that was the review for becoming a paid subscriber. I wanted to listen to the podcast episode. You know what?
It's straightforward.
Yeah. Why add more?
No.
Anyway, send me your messages and reviews. Because you don't want to feel like you're losing your mind. And because you long for a better world filled with fun, love, joy, and cool shit. This is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang at jennyyang.substack.com. Or as Reggie calls it, what's up, Jenny?
What's up, Jenny Yang?
Number one, Jenny's updates. Good Egg, my immigrant grocery store stand-up comedy tour and video series is happening. My kick-off grocery store show will be in Los Angeles. Not sharing the link yet for ticketing, but because you listen, it's on June 5th.
Whoa.
Limited tickets. You will want to see about and hear about my summer shows. Join my email list, jennyyang.tv, or become an OnlyPaid. You'll be able to hear be the first to hear. Next, more LA work in progress shows at a reasonable hour next 2 Saturdays in May. I've been doing these little shows. It's like a 40-seater in Highland Park at this nonprofit theater called Outside In. And for an hour, I just do my own little mini open mic, working on my material.
Yeah.
And it's been so fun. Yeah, it's shaping up. My little tour stuff. I haven't focused on my stand-up in a minute.
Oh, okay.
During the pandemic, I just
Yeah.
did maintenance shows. I don't know if you know what that is.
Touch-ups.
Just little touch-up shows.
Yeah.
Just little.
Just to keep a little spin on the ball.
Yeah. But now I'm actually focusing.
Got Maria opening for you this
I know, Maria Bamford.
Oh, Bam Bam?
She lives down the street, and I introduced her to the theater. So I was like, "Would you like to do 10 minutes?" And she's like, "Sure."
Oh, that's awesome.
She's awesome.
Wow.
She is also one of my comedy heroes.
Oof, she's incredible.
By the way, listen, as I've been prepping for my first hour special this year, I have been reacquainting myself with all the specials of all my guests, especially. So listen and watch Reggie Watts' new comedy special, Nevermind.
That's not the most recent one.
What?
I know.
How did I get that wrong?
Well,
I thought it was on Veep.
Well, actually, my ex-girlfriend Catherine, she produced my last comedy special, which was Reggie Watts live at the Berghain
How do I not know
in
this?
Berlin. I don't know.
God, see,
know.
I'm going to fire my producer.
Yeah, that's the producer. What's going on?
Speaking of which, this is actually a perfect segue. I just want to shout out your ex,
Yeah.
Catherine. Kat, wherever you are, we love you so much. Devastated to have heard that she had passed.
Yeah.
And she touched so many people. And of course, 0 days since Jenny last cried on her podcast.
Yeah.
So anyway, we love you so much and we love Kat so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Kat honestly is someone that I got to know this past year or two. She's the reason why I've gotten to know you a lot better too.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know? And I don't know how to put this, but like I would share this, Kat. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, ugh. But I think, you know, other than being a fan from afar, from a while ago with you, being able to meet you and get to know you through Kat's eyes especially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's very special.
Yeah.
I met Kat, you know, at your party, really, and for your birthday.
Yeah.
And we had connected, you know, just briefly before. And when I first finally got to talk to her, we both discovered that she had worked as a labor lawyer in the
Yes.
labor movement. And because I used to work in labor, she and I immediately connected. Because as you know, as you work in Hollywood and entertainment, sometimes it's hard to feel like you like can find, you know, comrades and like compadres, you know, who share
Yeah.
your values, right?
Yep.
So, anyways, when we met, I immediately was like, and then I looked at you, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's do all the things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really have her to thank for helping me to see you in a different light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And understand your soul through hers. And yeah.
Yeah. She was super amazing.
So special.
Super amazing. Yeah. It's like, you know, every day I think about her, and she was very well loved, and
Yeah.
thankfully, you know, it was so many good things to think about her, and you know, and I'm really grateful for all the time that I got to spend with her, and I'm glad that we got to travel to some pretty amazing places, and she got to see some beautiful places, and that really made me happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
we love you, Kat.
Yeah. Love you, Kat.
Ugh.
Thanks, Jay, for bringing it
Just
up.
had to acknowledge. Listen, I mean, you know, during the last 5 years, especially during the pandemic, it was a lot of grieving because of the pandemic, because of the world politics, because my dad had passed away, and because I went through a lot of fertility problems and miscarriages, and so that's why this year I finally feel healed enough to do the stand-up comedy show. Oh, we got tissues over there, by the way. If you
Do you
want.
need one?
I probably should get one if you don't mind grabbing it. Can you reach?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it. You got long arms. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so that's why on this podcast we cry. That's what
good.
we do, Reggie.
It's a crying podcast. Should be a podcast, A Crying Shame with Jenny Yang.
I have a feeling Reggie doesn't like the name of this podcast. And I think he's pitching.
He's constantly pitching something else in there.
Hey, what about... No, I love the name, but I'm also like, what about... What if every year it changes?
I frankly don't love the name. I'll just be honest. I just kind of came up with the name because I needed one. I'll be real. This is not the best name. I mean,
I do
it's
like
just,
it.
it is what it
I
is.
mean, it is a question. So that is something. It is a question. Pretty cool.
This is what happens when someone really is fishing for a compliment.
Yeah. What happened
Really?
was with Jenny Yang.
We should just do a supercut of all of the different titles, pitches from Reggie.
Yep.
Good
so
God.
good.
Good gracious.
So good.
Here
What
we
a
go.
Crazy life.
Crazy life. Number 2, our favorite non-sugar sweetener. That's your suggestion. I thought I'd throw in there. Also, our favorite sweet things and what do they sound like. I'm obviously very jealous of your musicality. That's obvious to me, not you, but me.
Okay.
I had Charlene Kay on, and I'm very jealous of like people who are like powerful musicians as well as comedians, because I'm working on the comedy. I'm a professional comedian, but the music part I topped off.
Yeah.
I topped off at freshman year wind ensemble at Swarthmore College with my little plastic clarinet. No theory learning, but know how to read, notes.
No Suzuki method?
No.
Okay.
And just raw natural talent.
Yep,
on my
of course.
plastic clarinet.
And
And then I get to college and I'm like, I love music. I want to keep going. Freshman year, wind ensemble. Could not hang. with all the music majors.
I get it.
You don't get it.
No, I do.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if something's not working, then you don't like it. That's a common thing.
gotta
That
abandon
happens to most of us. Oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah. So I still miss the music. And so that's why any opportunity I get to talk about music, I love to. I thought we would take turns playing a mini game.
Sure.
Interpretive game.
Okay.
Each of us will take turns mentioning a few sweet things we like.
Okay.
And the other person answers the question, what do they sound like?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what are some sweet things? And we'll just take turns naming it. And then the other person will try to come up with the sound for it.
Like they're just concepts that
yeah, why not?
technically sweet?
Whatever. This is your interpretation.
Sweet thing.
Yes. You can start. I can start. I can start.
Things. Who wants you to start?
Yeah, like for example, what does a banana sound like?
Oh, do you want it to be like super accurate, or it can be
It's whatever you want.
Okay, it kind of sounds like.
That's very literal.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's first thing.
Great. I
Came
love
to
that.
mind.
Great. Do you have something sweet you would like me to figure out the sound of?
Maybe. Maybe what's the sweet thing? Oh, like a really nice perfume.
Oh.
Was that the sound? Oh.
That's my sound.
Oh, that's good.
That's sorry.
That's actually more truthful than anything.
Red velvet cupcake.
Red velvet cupcake. Mm-hmm. Is there such thing as a cupcake?
Just full of razor blades.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, cupcake. It's a cake that really wants to be. It's like a muffin that wants to be a cake. No. Okay. Yeah. So it probably would sound like.
I fucking hate you.
I mean, that's rough.
I want to say those cupcakes sound a lot like bananas.
It does.
That's what's wild.
It does.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I know. It's real
It's
close.
tonal. You gotta.
It's close.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, it's close. Well, I just thought I'd go for the real stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. I mean,
Sure.
listen.
Yeah.
Tiramisu.
Oh, you want me to misu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tiramisu. That's like the dessert, right? Not the car. A tiramisu would probably be like.
That doesn't sound Italian at all, which is what's crazy. Is that I was.
All right, that's great. That's great. That's it. We did it. We did it. Incredible work. Incredible work.
What kind of car is a tiramisu?
Toyota tiramisu.
You know what's funny? So I googled
Tiramisu.
I was like, yeah, what is that? Is there a car that's a
Oh my
tiramisu?
God,
I don't
dude.
know. Is the thing. And no, it's just images of people that. So I just tiramisu car.
Yeah.
And it's just a guy filled up his entire truck, like the whole back end of the truck, made tiramisu in it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I would eat out of that.
just
I would eat out of
A
that.
massive tiramisu there.
That's pretty amazing.
Just ride around town and people getting spoonfuls.
It's like, y'all need any? Y'all want some? Y'all want some? It's good for another 2 hours.
Eat them.
Yeah, eat them up.
1,400 pounds of that back here.
If you got a bucket, scoop it in there.
All right, here we go. By the way, I was doing some research on the when I first started stand up, and I went to your show at the Fauna Theater.
Oh yeah.
I think it might have been 2012.
Whoa, yeah.
Does that feel right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
I found on YouTube a rogue series of YouTube videos of someone recording you from that show that I attended. I think.
Wow, crazy.
2012. It's like so grainy. You're wearing this like sweatshirt that's kind of pastel. Your hair was like to and fro.
Yes.
Pun intended.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I love running into old clips like that because lately sometimes someone will send me like something from like 1999 or something like that.
Really?
Like I don't, because I wasn't very good at recording myself or like logging anything. Like, I don't know what it was in the 90s. I just didn't worry about it.
Yeah.
So I have very few photos of myself from that time period. So when I get video, it's like extra, like, whoa, it's crazy to see how I was moving and what I looked like you know, at that time. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like Corey immediately was like, is it time for a cease and desist, Reggie? No, but it's been there forever. Just 8 parts.
I'm totally down with
I'll
that.
send you the link
Yes, please.
in case you want to see it.
Please,
So,
of course. I definitely want to see it.
yeah, I just wanted to, for the record, when I started stand-up, I went to see and was always like kind of looking at Maria Bamford, Margaret Cho,
Yep.
George Carlin, Reggie, Ali Wong,
Yep.
Patton Oswalt, Eddie Murphy, and all of the comedians on VH1's Best Week Ever. Do you remember that show?
Of course, I remember that. Yes,
Like-
that was so good.
Right? Like
Talking
Paul,
Heads.
Paul, why?
Giamatti. No, just kidding.
Paul No,
Paul
I'm
Rudd?
messing.
No.
No,
Scheer?
Paul Shear.
Oh, Paul Shear. Yeah.
Why is it my brain's not working?
The friendly baby face gap tooth guy.
That's right. So
love him.
I remember Paul Shear was on it. Paul F. Tompkins was on it. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, the Tompkins.
I think
Another
Benson
gap
was
tooth.
on that, maybe. I think right.
Who?
Doug Benson.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow. He was on there too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So anyway, thank you for that. Number 3, the future of technology. You wanted to talk about this. I have some things to talk about too because
Yeah.
that's all I think about right now.
I know. It's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I tell you a couple
Yes,
things that happened?
please.
So I don't know if you've seen any of this, but college graduates are booing AI at their graduation ceremonies, and it's super satisfying
Sick.
because it's graduation season, right? There's one where at University of Arizona, former CEO Eric Schmidt
Oh,
of
gosh.
Google, former Google CEO,
Yeah.
was booed during his graduation speech because all he did was talk about how AI is so important, it's inevitable, and they almost booed him off the stage. And what the gall that he had, he also included a line in there where he's like, we must respect the diversity of perspectives the way we must embrace the perspective of immigrants, like AI. Like literally comparing the perspective
Wow.
of immigrants with AI.
That's hard. That's real hard.
But people were booing. What a clown. People were booing him off, and that just makes me so happy with the kids. It makes me happy. Anyway, so yeah.
No, that's great to hear. Well, it's like because like it's funny that the whole AI industry, it's like so much money at play, and they've invested so much money into AI. Like all of these companies, all the major players. And minor people too, but like the major players are basically propping each other up by investing in each other's companies to keep them afloat.
Yes.
Because they spent way too much money, and so then they're trying to cram it into everything. You know, it's like every anything you can think of, anything that absolutely does not require AI in it, they're cramming it in there. Like, but now it has AI. It's like, what? Betty Crocker uses AI in their baking products now? Yeah, it's all AI now. It's like, whoa, it's cool. And so it's just like desperate and tacky, and I don't want to say dangerous necessarily. I think people kind of overinflate I think they give their power up too much easily to technology. It's like it's not that powerful, but
Right.
it's only as powerful as much power you want to give away to it. But I will say, like, it's a time where we all have to ask questions, and we all have to like figure out like, well, what does that mean to me? Because AI can be. I mean, I'm doing a gig in a little while where I'm working with AI.
Yeah.
And
in what way? Describe it.
Well, when AI came on the scene, obviously AI's the concept of it's been around forever, right? Since the 30s, 20s, or something like that. But my understanding of it was that, it would be an assistant. It would augment and enhance things that are generally boring and annoying to us, like all the little niggly bits that that we find ourselves like. Just like diving in and going like, why do I have to be doing this right now?
Right.
I'd rather not be doing this. So that's to me what AI was supposed to be. It's like, I've got to want to iterate something complex. Okay, well then help me iterate it and translate it into the language that an engineer can understand, whatever.
Right.
That kind of stuff. So I think like on that level, 100% awesome. But for me, I thought AI to me is more like an effect pedal. It's like a distortion pedal for a guitar.
Yeah.
Like you should plug into it. It modifies something that you're pushing through it, and then it gives you an interesting result. And that's kind of how I thought of AI. Right. So in an artistic sense, not necessarily to completely take over making music and writing music or writing scripts or doing film necessarily.
Right.
So it's a tough one because there's a lot of lazy people out there,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, art is a commodity, and why not speed up the art process?" And I would say, like, if you're someone who makes muzak type stuff,
Yeah.
or filler type of music for films, like, why not use it? It's not like you were making cutting edge music anyways.
Right.
It's like that you're just like using filler music. It's like you're making music for the CW, no dish on the CW, but like, stuff like that, or like soap operas and things like that. The music
Right.
that's in the background of soap operas was muzak stuff anyways, which
Right.
was cataloged and blocked out and saved, stored music that was made. Essentially, it's general music that
Yeah.
you can access the library, pay them an amount of money, use it for your background. So in a way, like that to me is not that threatening to the music industry, because you're offloading a job that musicians kind of didn't like anyways. Like people were like, well, my band didn't do well, but at least I can make money doing some generic music, and that's fine. And again, like, there's craft in everything, of course, but I'm just kind of generalizing. But I would say, yeah, AI is like this thing where now you're getting like CEOs going up or whatever, trying to cram in the idea, oh, these young people, I need to set a positive tone for AI. It's like, no one trusts you, first of all. And second of all, what the, you're so disconnected. You have no idea what people
You're the
are.
most out of touch.
It's totally out of touch. It's like, I don't know. So that stuff is like, I'm happy that that's what happened. I'm glad that people booed during, sometimes I'm just like, well, if you're going to boo something, like, what does that do? But I think that that's a pretty clear message. I think in that instance, it's very important and very clear. And I do commend students for kind of clapping back at that,
Yeah. Well, how are you going to use AI?
Hey, I don't know. No, I think, well, for this thing that I'm doing, I'm performing in New York. I'm working with this guy who's going to be creating kind of a basically like a reactive AI program that will maybe mess with my sound or maybe create cool visuals while I'm playing. That's reactive to what I'm doing, which is kind of like a weak way of using AI, I suppose. But I bought recently an AI effect pedal.
How does that work?
It's crazy. It's like I was imagining this like a year and a half ago. I did another AI project collaboration at an event called Rhizome, which happens every year in New York, and it's where they pit technologists with artists.
Yeah.
Artists of any medium, technologists of any medium, and they put them together in these pairs, and they kind of work for a couple days on a project.
Ooh.
And then they present their finalizations at a show. And so back then I had this guy cobble together an AI thing where I could run my effects through, or run my signal through this computer kind of Frankenstein together AI model thing or whatever. And it was cool. It wasn't like insane or anything, but it was cool. It created some cool chaos. So then I was shocked to hear, oh, there's an AI pedal. I knew it would happen. But to me, what's exciting about AI in a machine, not a robot, but like in a machine that you can control with knobs and things like that, that's way more interesting to me.
Yeah.
So this AI pedal, essentially you can prompt the type of effect you'd like.
Right.
You can preview it on your computer so you can listen to it and see what it sounds like. Oh, okay, I like it. And then you hook up your USB-C cable and just throw it into the pedal, and then the pedal becomes that device, right? And now you've got an effect pedal that is AI based, but you're able to control it in real time. And that to me is really interesting as a tool, because now it's not making anything.
Right.
It's interpreting something like an effect pedal.
Right.
And that's what that's how I think of AI. AI as an effect, as an enhancement, or as something to kind of shake up, like you're stuck or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, hit randomize, like you
Right.
have a project, hit randomize. Maybe that'll produce something interesting that inspires you to go a different direction.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
That's how I feel about it.
Because listen, I thought AI too would just be like the Microsoft Clippy,
Yeah.
But like-
Clippy.
but
Yeah,
like-
that's right.
buffed out. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like little Clippy.
Right.
Was so simple, but then AI would make Clippy like a real assistant.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like like in China, there's like a freaking demonstration of an AI robot police cop.
Yeah.
Literally RoboCop in China.
Yep.
Just like 10 feet tall
Yeah.
and like
And exosuit robots.
Yes.
And all kinds of robots.
And it did a demonstration and it just like smashed it like a brick wall,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like, oh, I know.
Nothing could go wrong.
I know. No,
Yeah.
nothing could
No,
go
this
wrong
will
at
be
all.
fine.
I mean, I was thinking about like, could you imagine living with a humanoid robot that's like, at least over 5 feet tall? That would be so weird.
Oh, that'd be creepy as shit.
Something that moves and looks like a human in the corner of your eye, and you look and it's not a human. It's a thing, and you don't know.
No, I want Rosie, the robot.
That's what I want too. I want friendly, fun robots.
Yeah, friendly, fun robot does the dishes and makes dinner and stuff.
I'm so with you.
Is that a Jetsons reference?
That's 100%.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Rosie, where you could just, you just apparate some food off a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some of that. Yeah, some of that. Or just like, can you clean this up, please? I mean, I have 2 robot vacuum cleaners.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I love them. They're so
Roomba.
great. I'm like on tour, and I'm like, oh, I'll just clean my room right now. It's such a beautiful.
Do you have a controller? Do you do the phone controller?
No.
I want to make sure I get the.
You can do a
like a little
security
game.
patrol.
Yeah.
You can actually remote control
Wait,
it, and
really?
you have access to its cameras, so you can like cruise around your house and look at your.
Like
house.
a little neighborhood watch Roomba.
Yeah. But like just for you, your neighborhood, your house.
That's right.
Your household neighborhood.
Yeah, I wouldn't want like a humanoid type robot. Just like when they're docking at night in the corner, and like I forget, and I go to get water, and it's like like they're just like looming.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, and inevitably people are just gonna fuck them, right? Like that's
Of
just
course,
gonna happen.
of course, they'll figure out. There'll be mods.
Yeah, there'll be a mod. Black market mods for your cleaning robots.
It's like there's actually not that much processing stuff in between the legs, so there is room for.
Yeah, right. They just make a port on the side.
Yeah.
Of it.
It's not anatomically correct, but it's as close as you're going to get for now.
Yeah.
Before we
Does the
move
job.
on, I do want to throw in here the fact that at Glendale Community College in Arizona, not here in LA,
Okay.
AI, they went viral because AI read the graduates' names to get their diplomas. And apparently, after AI did it, they had left out hundreds of graduates. So whatever glitch, whatever human or AI error that said, hey, read out, the list of graduate names for us, at the end of it, people were like, hey, how about us? Like literally there was people yelling. And they, from the stage, they had to be like, explain, oh, sorry, we used AI to read your name.
Why?
And sorry if some of you did not get a chance to have your name heard. We will be disappointing you. We have to move on.
What?
How mad would you be?
I think a lawsuit.
Yeah, right.
Sounds about right.
Something.
You know,
Your family flew out there to go and see you walk across the stage.
No, you
got to
pay for their trip, their travel, the inconvenience, all that stuff. It's like for a lazy decision. Why would you even use it for that?
It's crazy.
What?
Like, no, I can't. It's too many names for me. I did it last year, but I can't do it this year.
You gotta have me pronouncing Simpla Ramathong again.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
I can't
I'm not
do
gonna
that.
do that. No.
That's too much.
What would you do if you were in the audience? You just flew out. Your nephew or niece just straight up.
I'd cause quite a ruckus, man. I mean, come on. Because you'd also, other people that didn't get their names read will also jump in. And
yes, hundreds.
Class action.
I mean, come on. Easily.
Yeah. What's funny is the lady up top who was trying to calm everyone down was like, what's great is there's a beautiful day. You're going to have plenty of photo opportunities. And it's like,
you just ruined my graduation.
I know. They did that to COVID. Yeah, COVID kids didn't get real graduation.
Oh, the kids of Cove.
I know.
I feel like that's so indicative of what AI is, though. Kind of, it's like it's just so sloppy. Like it's not. It rarely hits exactly how it's supposed to. Case in point, I just looked up your specials there, and sure as shit, Nevermind was the last one that they had up as
so
a thing,
funny.
and that was the AI summary from Google.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Yeah, I guess we just missed it.
I know,
Producer.
I know. Well, I always like whenever I look for answers, like if it's something that I like really want to get a definitive answer on, I'll run it through 3 different AIs.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'll do like a general web search, and then I'll run it through like 2 AIs or something like that. Just because it makes mistakes, and we'd like to think that it doesn't, because you're like, well, it's AI and it's supposed to blah blah. But then some of them only train on data that's only as recent as like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that's new that came out, you're kind of screwed. So then a general web search to me kind of synchronizes that to real time, I guess, in some way. I don't know. Anyways, it's weird to be checking on the thing that's not supposed to be making mistakes.
Yeah, Google's just getting worse with it. Honestly, I feel like it's like Google is a less successful search page now that it's integrated all this AI.
Agreed. Agreed.
Let's move on. Number 4. How did you realize you cared about the world?
How did I?
I'm always curious about this. When I discover like a comedian or like a new friend, and I like to know little origin stories of like, hey, you seem to care about the world. I care about the world. How did you come to care about the world?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I always did care about the world, but, you know, I mean, caring enough to do something about it is another thing.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I think I was always interested in making this planet a great place for everybody, you know, like figuring out a way to, I don't know, just like think of the most people possible when we're trying to come up with solutions, you know, and obviously that's not the way that the world is wired, and it's confusing, and it's also disappointing, you know, in that way that people are still like, after all these thousands of years and after all these history books and after all these, you know, videos and TV shows and movies, and people are still choosing to do the dumbass thing, you know,
Yeah.
that's harmful to the environment or it's harmful to people. And so that can be disappointing, but also at the same time, I'm like, well, that's just human nature. So like, how do we focus on, you know, doing as much good as we can without fully demonizing people that aren't? Because
Yeah.
to me, it's like the way to make the world a better place is to act, behave, and live in the way that in the world that you wouldn't want to live in.
Yeah.
And you just bypass the shit. If someone's doing something shitty, unless it's directly like against you or someone, you know, or like they're imminently hurting somebody or something.
Right.
Really how you win is just by, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want to do to make this place better, and I'm going to consider you irrelevant.
Yeah. But if a Nazi comes at you,
I mean,
would you punch a Nazi?
I mean, if they were attacking me, sure, I'd try to do something. Yes, of course. But I have been on a couple situations where a neo-Nazi was on a bus, public bus that I was on, and I saw him down the busway. He was holding onto a thing, and I looked at him, and I kind of gave him a thing like this, and then he looked at me and was like, and like it was like I don't think he understood, you know, like it was so funny. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was in Bolzano, Italy for an art thing, and I was walking to dinner, and I was walking up the street in some hill, you know, some mountainous area right in the Alps, Italian Alps, and walking up this cobblestone street. There's this kid walking down, young man walking super fast, down the other way, and I could tell he's had like a nervous energy about him. And then like just when he got close to me, he said Heil Hitler, and gave me, you know, gave the salute and everything. And then I waited for him to pass, and I turned around and I was like, Heil Hitler.
It's like, what do you say to that?
It's just like
Messing with his brain.
So stupid.
Did he short circuit?
He's just like, what? Yeah, it's like anytime someone comes at you with that kind of stuff, it's like I just hit them with absurdity.
Yeah.
Or I just pretend like that's a normal thing, or like, you know,
Right.
that whatever, you know, like I throw it back at them, and I'm just be like, oh yeah, let's go. How you doing? You know, like, and they're like, but wait, you're supposed to respond.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not going to give that to you.
To
You
neuter
don't
it.
deserve that. Yeah, it doesn't
Totally.
deserve it. And so, you know, in that way, like I try to battling it with absurdity is kind of like my favorite way.